kidding. Hello, everybody. It worked. Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 2 of BookTube VEDA, which is a video every day in April. For this case, we started back in August with a lot of these lovely people, and then we recruited a few more.
I don't
You're welcome.
Then we said, Christine, we think it'd be a great idea to do this.
And I was like, tell me when and where.
That is
Exactly.
literally Christine with everything. It could be the worst idea, and Christine would still be like, "So where do I show up?"
I'm a golden retriever. I don't know what to tell you.
Says Margaret, who whenever I say, let's do this thing, you go, sure.
Yeah, you actually do the work. I just show up.
You're actually the golden retriever.
No, she's like the border collie. Okay?
I was gonna say, I'm
border collie.
I'm the dog that likes certain people and will do things for them, but then other people,
border collie.
So you're a border collie, okay?
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, so if you did not watch my announcement, video every day in April or VEDA is literally that. We're going to be doing some sort of video content, whether that be a live stream, a video, a vlog, whatever. We're going to be doing one of those every day for the next 30 days.
Lucky us.
Lucky us. I'm really unprepared. I filmed my TBR today.
Nice.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So anyways, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves and what they're planning on doing in the coming weeks. So Merritt, we'll just start with you.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Merritt. I'm over at Merritt Worthy. Used to be fictional, not fantasy, if that's something that sticks out to you. I talk about nerdy stuff. I'm mostly on TikTok these days, and I currently look like some kind of random gremlin. Don't worry about that. But if you're into comics or currently the Marvel series going on Disney Plus, I will be talking about those literally every week. I will be having videos every Friday talking about Marvel and a lot of DC and a lot of Dark Horse stuff. I'm basically just gearing up for comics everything this month. And
are you talking Suicide Squad at all?
No.
Okay.
No
except
plans for it yet.
Everything except that specific one. Not
that one.
Spite you.
Look, there's other things I have planned. I will talk about it eventually. Just not this month. But that just reminded me that I don't have a TBR. Don't think I'll ever actually make one now, because let's be real, when do I actually read?
Some people do really well with TBRs and some people don't. I could never not have a TBR.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I would be overwhelmed and not.
Will read books other than the ones on my TBR on purpose when I have it, which is frustrating for me as somebody who in general is very goal oriented.
I had a TBR for Valentine's. I only read one of them and did not finish it. I'm still currently reading it because I just went, WandaVision is happening. I'm going to get Marvel Unlimited and just comics for days. That was it.
That's reading?
Yeah, but it was not my TBR. So
Yeah, no,
if I recall correctly, you only ever actually read when you're doing live shows on my channel.
I read outside of that, but mostly yes.
Is there a specific video that you're very excited to make this month?
I have been working on a video for the last 3 months on The Happening, and all I will tell you is if you like Brian David Gilbert, BDG, you need to see it. It's gonna get weird.
Who?
Brian David Gilbert, just look him up. He used to work at Polygon. He did a show called Unraveled where he just lost his mind on camera.
I love
it. So
I feel like I'm going to recognize him just from pop culture.
He looks like my ex-boyfriend, so that's the only thing I can say.
Oh, I know exactly what that person looks like.
I know.
That guy, okay.
Christine.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure.
Margaret, is your name
TikTok?
What? Is your name Christine?
Did
No,
you say you're following him on TikTok?
sorry.
What did you say?
I said I'm pretty sure I've seen him on TikTok or something. I've seen videos of him.
There's a lot of audios of
Mom,
him
they're
on TikTok.
speaking over me.
Sorry. I'll just leave.
I'm Christine. I'm the middle child apparently in this situation.
No, you're clearly the baby.
Okay, yeah, I am.
You're
I'm
the
from
Gemini.
the other Christine that reads. I make shitty videos. Yeah. And I'm participating in BookTube VEDA, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I have a good mix so far this month of like book stuff and Marvel stuff and stuff about my dogs. I have a video coming out soon in the next few days about myths about owning a golden retriever because y'all think you know shit and you do not.
Fighting words.
Yeah, well, you know, it's true though because I hear people say shit about golden retrievers all the time and I'm like, what?
What?
But
Yeah.
what are you talking about? But yeah, I have that. I am doing a review for every single episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which mostly is just like conspiracy theories about how it's gay. Yeah, and that's my life. My life is golden retrievers and conspiracy theories about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier being gay. That's my whole life.
It is so gay.
Right? It's so gay.
You can't tell me that meadow scene was not in there on purpose.
That was homoerotic fuckery.
I was upset when you sent me the screenshot before I watched it, and then I watched the episode, and it was literally like 2 seconds of a scene, and I was just like,
Sorry.
I was like, I want more.
I want
This could
that
have been
meme.
the
with
Okay,
the-
Margaret, now it's your turn.
Oh, it's I wasn't trying to take Christine's turn. I was just following up with what Merritt was saying. Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm from the Word Nerd. I've been on BookTube for a really long time, like 3 years at this point, I think. I'll be 4 years in October. And I actually can't really tell you about any special videos that are coming out because I kind of want a lot of them to be a surprise. I have a couple of dedicated reading vlogs that I'm doing. Well, okay, one of them at least. I have my Chain of Iron reading vlog that's going to be going up sometime.
Oh God.
It's mostly just me freaking out about what I'm waiting for to happen and then being mad at Cassandra Clare. I don't get as controversial as I did when I was doing my little wrap up for my last vlog with it, but I don't know. I guess I still had some dignity when I was filming that clip, and by the time I finished that clip, I was so angry. I'm just like talking about Cassandra Clare's sexual life. Do you remember?
Okay.
You booted Merritt over that comment.
Merritt has left the chat.
Anyways, if you haven't seen my last vlog, go watch it. It's at the very end. You okay, Mary?
I accidentally hit like the fucking F11 or whatever and refreshed the page.
Anyways, is there anything else? I do have some Shadow and Bone related content that's going to be coming out the day after the show drops. I'm rereading the series, so there will be that. And maybe there will be, I haven't decided yet whether there will be a Taylor Swift Fearless Taylor's version reaction video, because I have not decided if I have that much patience.
I just a forever and always reaction video is all I need.
Anyways, that album got
That's
me
a
through
hard
college.
no.
Yeah, I have yeah, that's it. Oh, and the other thing that I guess is important for people to know, I'm doing writing sprints every Wednesday on my channel in addition to the reading sprints that I usually do. So,
Very cool.
I should take you up on that.
I just assumed you were going to show up.
Well, you didn't tell me until literally right now.
It was in the chat, I think.
It was
I
in
don't
the
read
chat.
everything.
But it's mostly because
my
Margaret
goodness.
doesn't use the calendar,
Yeah,
so
Margaret.
we don't know these things.
There's a calendar.
Yeah, Christine, it's both in the I'll send it to you guys and when we're done.
I keep waiting for me to like solidify what my calendar is going to be for the month. I'm like, I'll finish it and then I'll upload it.
We
then I
update
constantly
daily.
change
Changes.
I constantly
So-
change.
Brianna just texts me with where I need to be and when.
I can't even handle
I'll
myself.
message
I
you.
can't handle another person.
You got something to worry about. Anyways, my brother will be joining us for some of them.
I just sent it in the hey guys. Hi everyone, I'm Becky. I'm the chaotic aunt of this little family here. You're welcome. Hi, I'm only here on holidays with alcohol. And my channel is like your booktube basics, but also I try to be Booksalala with the vlogs, and I fail miserably. But I have 2 new series starting this during VEDA. They're going to go on for the rest of the year, but they're starting VEDA. They'll be on the 2nd and last Monday of the month. And then I also have some other stuff. I have, apparently I'm the only one prepared. I have like 9 videos already ready to go. So take that.
Oh, I have the videos filmed.
Would you
Yeah,
like
but
to
like 6 filmed.
Oh, they're scheduled. Like I'll throw that out there. I'm proud of myself. I learned from last time. If you guys were here last time, I was always like filming, editing, and uploading the same day for like 2 weeks worth of it. So like I've tried really hard not to be that person again.
I thought I'd learned. I did not, apparently.
I know, right?
No.
That's what I was saying before you came on. I was like, I'm less prepared than I was last time, and I was not prepared last time.
I wasn't here last time, so this is my first learning experience. So everything I do poorly, you can't really blame me for that.
No, and like Margaret, I also have some Shadow and Bone content. I've never read anything Grishaverse related, and somehow I've avoided spoilers. Like I don't even know who the ships are. I only know the Darkling exists. So I am very excited to discover everything about it. And yeah, that's what I get for joining BookTube in 2017 after a 7-year reading slump, avoiding anything about it. So I am very excited to finally experience what this is about, including the show.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, I should probably read Shadow and Bone this month, and then I'm looking at my TBR because categories did me dirty.
Yeah.
Just read Six of Crows.
I hear this stuff, and I'm like,
isn't the show Shadow and Bone?
Yeah, but what you do is so message Sarah on Twitter, and Sarah will call you, and she will, in her beautiful French Canadian accent, tell you every single thing that happens.
Oh, okay.
Then you're caught up. Because that's what she did. She said, "Don't read Shadow and Bone, just read Six of Crows, and I will reenact Shadow and Bone for you." And it was honestly better than if I read it. Thank you.
I love that so much. She should just do a video of her reenacting Shadow and Bone.
Oh my gosh.
Watch that.
Yes. Okay, I'll put it on my channel for VEDA.
I liked Shadow and Bone to some extent. Like it wasn't as good as Six of Crows, but it still was enjoyable.
I haven't read anything from her.
Six of Crows is really good.
So from what I understand, it's gonna mostly be a Six of Crows prequel.
I have Ninth House. It's been on like multiple TBRs.
It's very good.
You read that?
I started it, but it was on audio, and I couldn't follow it. And
yeah, I know I followed along with the audio, but
I started physically reading it in 2019 as physically with 1-week-old puppies. Doyle fell asleep inside the book at 4 days old. I have a picture of it. It's very cute. But I never finished it. So no, I haven't read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've been on BookTube since 2014, and I can guarantee you I don't know the name of pretty much any popular book. I have no idea what anyone's talking about right now. So whenever someone's like, oh, I've been here for this long and I haven't got into it yet, I'm just like, what the hell are you even talking about?
You're going to laugh at my reaction video I'm doing the 3rd week then. I'm expecting some sass from you.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so we kind of talked about this in announcement videos and in the past about like goals for VEDA, because obviously like there has to be a reason why we're doing this other than, you know,
masochism,
chaos. Yeah, there you go.
What if that's my reason?
I mean, I think that's the reason.
That's free.
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
I have no impulse control. That's the reason.
My reason is because you told me to. You added me to the chat. I was like, okay.
I was bullied into it by my friends, so I'm doing it.
Becky, wait a minute. Wait a second.
I'm kidding.
I distinctly remember
sending
out the email being like, hey, who's interested in another round? And you were like, oh my gosh, I was just about to ask you.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm really excited to do this, actually, especially after my god-awful slump of the last 3 months. I'm very excited to do this.
I had a very, very weird reading month last month in March. Like, I don't think I finished my first book until, like, the 9th or 10th.
Oh, March was great. December through February, on the other hand.
But, like, I remember in August, like, even though I was doing videos every single day, I had the best reading month of the year. So, like, I have hope.
Okay.
I'm a little bit scared because I have 3 trips in April. So that's fun. I'm going down to southern Utah this weekend. I'm going to Texas in a couple of weeks, and then back down to southern Utah.
Okay.
So, like, I have to become organized and get ahead on my filming, but I think I have 2 videos edited, and those were done today. But I have like maybe 7 filmed. That's it.
I think I technically have the first 7 days. What needs to be filmed is filmed, and then nothing. Well, I did do all of my Tuesdays because I'm doing tags on Tuesdays, and all of my Fridays because I'm doing Fresh Reads Friday. So, like, those are done.
I have a golden retriever video.
I have 10 videos ready to. Yeah,
no,
10
I
videos ready to go. 4 that are filmed, they need to be edited. Mondays are all vlogs or projects, and then I have the back half that I'm not ready about yet.
I have 2 ongoing vlogs right now that will go up in the first like week and a half. One of them will be introducing my new puppy onto my channel, who is not here right now.
The puppy that was introduced formally on my channel.
This is true. This is true. She did make her debut last night. She decided instead to sleep tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it proves that she loves me more.
Or her timing is off tonight.
I mean, or that.
Tomato.
But yes, the puppy does have her own welcome home vlog. It's a hot, chaotic mess, and it's going to be a interesting one to edit to make like actually interesting. Because right now it's just raw video of her running around with Doyle.
That's all it needs to be.
I mean, really, yeah.
You say it like it's a problem, but okay.
Yeah.
Brian, all 4 of us will watch it.
It's true, you will. Christine will watch it multiple times.
Shotzi!
I can't promise multiple times, but I will.
Christine will send it to everyone she knows.
I'll play for my dogs when I go
pictures of her
grocery
to
shopping.
everyone.
Aww.
Yep.
Maybe I'll send it to my mom.
There you go. One more reason to.
I showed my mom. I showed my sister.
I'm slowly wearing them down because I don't want the dog right now because I want a specific dog, and the dog they want is not the dog I want.
But it's a dog.
But it's a dog.
You know what, Brianna? I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that point.
It's not
all dogs. Dogs are born equal.
But I know that. I'm aware of that. But it's not her dog. It's her parents' dog that she can like vicariously live with sometimes.
Yeah, like I'd even like maybe take up training and stuff so that we have a dog that is trained.
I would, recommend that.
Like maybe.
A little version that's helpful.
Sort of trained. Like there was
okay, Cassie's not
we could
trained.
do. But
Cassie's a rapscallion.
So are all my other dogs except for Doyle.
Briar literally does everything twice because she does what I ask her to do and what I ask Cassie to do. Cassie looks at me and is like, "Not a chance in hell, bitch."
And then she's like,
I have to go.
Do I get Cassie's treat?
And then I have to drag Cassie by the neck and be like, "You're gonna do it now."
She's definitely the younger child.
Oh, so much.
I just want to see Briar and Cassie vlogs on your channel. That's just all that.
I'll do it. I'll make one.
Yes, just like a Briar and Cassie live stream.
Mm-hmm. And we can watch Briar be the goodest girl and Cassie ignore Christine.
Although Briar and Heat is not the goodest girl. Briar and Heat is like any men around.
We'll do it in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, so we were talking about goals, and we were talking about being a little bit ahead. Do you guys have any, like, not specific number goals, because that's really hard to, like, have a quantifiable goal, but as far as, like, watch time, or have you guys even thought about that?
I have given up on trying to control my watch time at this point. I'm just like, you know what? It's going to do what it's going to do.
I'd love to get over 800 subscribers. I'm really close to being there, and if I could just get there, I'd feel really good.
You and Margaret are like keep going back and forth, and it's really funny because they keep watching it, and you're like both right there. And if you guys like both hit 800 at the end of this month, that would be so cool.
That would be pretty special.
I would love for one of these videos to take off and like get kind of a little bit extra, and maybe finally pop me to 1,000 since I've been supposed to be hitting 1,000 for the last year and a half.
Okay, I'm asking for a goal that's like not too much. You know, I'm like,
you're like, I'm asking for 30
dear
something
God,
subscribers.
just 13 more subscribers. That's all.
I need 40, I think, or 35.
Okay, roast my 30 because I'm trying to hit 700 and I'm 29 away from that. So
see, that's more frustrating for me, like being that close to like the round number than being that far from 1,000. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I have been at 2480 for 6 months.
Yeah, so you get it.
Yes.
It's just like I just want to be able to confidently say 800 or 300.
I was like, okay, I want to hit 2,500 by the end of the year, and like it just keeps bouncing right around that 2480, and I'm like,
it drives me nuts. It's like, listen, if you are not like courageous enough to stick with my channel, just don't subscribe in the first place. I don't need your weak ass.
Okay, well, Margaret's making herself seem really warm and welcoming if anyone wants to subscribe to her channel. But if you want someone who doesn't,
everybody's Margaret tried
the warm and welcoming. It's apparently not working. We're gonna go.
I do warm and welcoming on my channel. I call people my friends. The reason that this annoys me is the times that I see myself lose subscribers are anytime I mention feminism or anything like similar to critical race theory. Like if I say, hey,
I got a dislike on our live show and lost a subscriber after our live show last night. Is it because I did? And I'm like, is it because we talked about like whiteness and dissent, or is it because I showed a picture of Sebastian Stan's naked ass? Like, what's the reason? Which one? Because if it's because I showed a naked man's ass, I commend you. I'm okay with your boundaries. If it's because we talked about whiteness, fuck you.
So Christine, the kind of person that would be upset about the latter would also probably consider that a breach of their boundaries with the former. I'm just putting that out there.
True.
No, because I can understand if they're like, she's being weird. She's showing a picture. I can understand if they're like, this is a weird person. But I can't, you know what I mean? But like, anyways, I saw that, like, I literally, our live show has a dislike.
Does it really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Or maybe it was just because, you know, we went way off the rails.
We did a little bit.
That's never been a problem.
Hence how we got Sebastian Stan's ass on there.
Okay, so is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we start playing our game? If you have any...
The meaning of life, I said.
The meaning of life?
What is the point of life?
Okay, so let's do this before we start playing our game. For anyone watching that's interested in doing VEDA, everyone give one piece of advice that you're going to follow this month that you either learned from the past or from listening to other people.
How mandatory is a have to follow part of this?
Hello, Gina.
See?
Okay, what did you guys learn from the last time? We will skip Christine because you didn't know it last time.
Thank you.
For sure is even if you can't stick to like the video schedule, have like a list of topic ideas because inevitably something will fall through and you will need a backup and you will need it quickly. So if you don't have an already like filmed video on reserve, just like slide in there. Have a quick list, whether it's tags or really quick like 5 favorite fill in the blank that you can quickly whip together just in case something will happen.
That's smart.
So this isn't necessarily something that I would like to implement this time around, but it is something that I am very proud of myself from last time for this particular lesson, because I'm one of those people that I'll miss one thing and then be like, oh, okay, we got to just give up on the whole thing. We got to start over. There's no point in continuing with things like this where you're supposed to do it every like that. So my biggest piece of advice is if you miss a day, just post the next day. It's okay.
Yes.
It's like on RuPaul's Drag Race when they fall on the catwalk. Just get on up, girl.
Just
keep on going.
It is okay to throw out the plan, to postpone the plan, to like they just keep going with what you can do and don't sweat it.
Think of it this way: like 30 videos in a day is way more than you've probably had in on your channel in a 30-day period. So if it's 20 videos or even 15 videos, it's still probably more than normal.
For me, if it's 1, it's more than normal.
Exactly.
So, which is actually partially tied into my advice. If you want to feel good about what you're doing on VEDA, start a group chat with some people, probably me, because I will inevitably tell you that I have some kind of technology failure, and I already have one.
Always happens to you.
Straight up, as we were starting this live stream, as I was coming in here, I broke my computer screen.
No.
So it's not bad.
No.
It's not bad at all. It's so minor, but I cracked it. So yeah, if you want to feel good about yourself, go just follow me along as I do things, because I will inevitably just fail.
Meredith, we're going
It's
to
fine.
feel like a compilation of all of your like tech failures is like play like a drinking game with it like towards the end of VEDA.
I mean, play a drinking game with that. Play a drinking game with me saying how many times I don't read. Play a drinking game every time I say I'm actually a TikToker, even though I don't post there either. It's fine.
You do. I watch your TikToks.
Yeah, I don't post there as much as I should.
Everybody's links are down below.
Yes. Everyone's links are down below.
That would actually
posted their day 1 VEDA this morning, so best of luck to you. I will check that
Nice.
out.
Great job, Gina.
If you use the hashtag BookTubeVeda, then we'll be able to find it.
I should have done that. Although I wasn't planning on today's video being a BookTube VEDA video. I just had to stop editing it on Tuesday and not get it up on Wednesday, because if I had to deal with my internet anymore, I was going to commit a homicide.
But that means you have 1 extra video for this month,
For later
so
in the
it
month.
kind of it's better.
Every video that's going up is getting the hashtag, whether it's VEDA specific or not.
I moved some things around.
So, but that way we can find everybody.
I feel like I look like Big Ed right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by the giant marble across your.
But right, it's like I do have a neck. My boobs are just humongous.
I feel that at a spiritual level.
Thank you.
I also am kind of like Spider-Man is just like perfectly positioned on the one boob.
This one.
Hits it.
Okay.
Hey, Peter.
We're gonna play a game now.
Okay.
I have found some 1-star reviews of very popular books, and I'm going to read them. I'm going
Twilight.
to blank out any character's name, author name, or anything specific to the plot.
Okay.
So
Wait.
that way you'll have a little bit more of it. Like you
Can I
actually
ask a really important question?
yes.
What do I get if I win?
The satisfaction of a job well done.
I was gonna ask, can we like Mad Lib's character names in to replace them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Merritt, you're in charge of that.
Ah, yes, okay.
Just start going through book DC character names.
No.
Just do
Oh,
it.
I'm gonna just
No.
say random words. It's not gonna be names.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll just say Mad Lib, and then you can make something up. Okay, so here's the first one.
Twilight.
No, it's not.
Mute Christine. Christine has to raise her hand to talk.
Okay. Pure and utter crap. I wish there were ways to give negative stars. I certainly want the time from my life back. I would compare its writing quality to a fanfic, except that comparison wouldn't be fair to fanfics. But I swear
Moral
to God,
instruments?
it took every single bad fanfic writing cliche and published them.
Twilight.
Is this
City of
the E.L.
Bones.
James?
Specific.
50 Shades?
50 Shades is what came to mind for me, too.
That was a fanfic.
No,
though.
it is a City of Bones. That actually was fan. No, this is City of Bones. What were her
Oh, that's
publishers
fair.
thinking? Where
That's
was her
honestly
editor?
fair.
I mean, I do wonder that sometimes. when
Yeah,
we
I
look
can't
at
even
their
criticize
books.
them on that
The
opinion.
last,
It's
the
I'm
last
reading City of Bones over the summer for the
gold.
first time. Please, no spoilers.
Is
No,
that...
no, no. This is. He goes. I would dearly love for a fan fiction author to make good and become a published writer, but I'd prefer one with talent. Thanks.
Oh,
Ouch.
Shots fired. Savage.
No. This review is from 2014, so.
Doesn't make it not savage. Like,
But it's
Yes.
funny that that how many years later? Very
so
good.
funny.
Okay.
I'm just
Twilight.
waiting for Percy Jackson to come up because I know that's got to be the one that's going to make me angry.
Well, that one was one of them that was going to make you angry just because of the way that they trashed the author.
Leave
Oh, man.
Uncle Rick alone.
I'll be right back.
She's off to kill a reviewer.
Margaret, murder's not legal.
Are we gonna see the shot glass come back?
I don't even know if these are
Wow,
still
I just
any
lied
good.
those
All
so
right. I got, nope, not those.
What are you doing?
Got these. Let's go. Oh, God. They've been in there so long. Nah, we're not going to use those. I'll just bust on my knuckles.
I don't know what just happened.
I pulled out my old martial arts gear.
oh my.
I mean, I know what happened. I just,
Been in there long enough to mold, so it's going in the trash.
The chaos has begun.
Okay, here we go.
Look,
Such
I have
a
my very
nerd.
battered black belt. Anyways, let's go. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right, here we go. What a plain read. I find myself so utterly annoyed at the dull writing and overhyped, lame Mad Lib.
Manhole.
This is so much better. I liked her, but not in the way that the author so desperately tried to make you see her. And the final twist was so obvious and dull. I don't understand the hype.
Evelyn Hugo?
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear I did not read any one-star reviews.
No, I didn't. There was another review of that one that called it supermarket tabloid.
Oof.
That actually
I
checks
mean,
though,
like,
so I'm
They
cool.
say that like they wouldn't buy, like they don't eye the supermarket tabloid headlines and let those headlines determine what they think of those actors.
Right.
We all do it. Admit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
That would require me to go
Without a
into the
doubt.
supermarket.
Yeah, I haven't been to a fucking checkout aisle in 18 years.
Listen, I get my second shot April 21st. I am never using Instacart again after that.
I
am-
hate grocery shopping with everything inside me.
See, if Instacart wasn't such a pain in my ass, I would. I actually prefer just going to the grocery store and picking things up, but their customer service is terrible.
Wait, hold on. Are you watching my video? Because it's most definitely not supposed to be up right now.
Brianna's frantically looking at that subscribe.
I'm like, wait a minute. Did you guys get
Did you check your YouTube channel, Brianna?
Huh?
Is it Margaret's though? Margaret's is like specific for Bucky.
Yes,
No,
it is,
but
but I don't mention Evelyn and Hugo at all.
Oh, I might. You know what? I did it in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm really worried.
I'm checking
Now
for
I
you.
had scheduled. But now I need to make sure.
Nope,
Your
you're
last
good.
video was
You're
6
good.
days ago.
It's
You're
the
good.
live
Okay,
and then
good.
Vault-a-thon. You're good.
You're good.
Okay.
I'm so sleepy.
Okay. I feel
Twilight,
better.
no
now.
one is
'Cause I was like,
surprised.
wait, no, I did specifically schedule that. That's tomorrow's video. Using the live show for today's video.
Sneak
Okay.
peek at Brianna's TBR.
Well, no, Anna's in our Discord for Avengers, so that makes sense. Yes. Okay.
I'm using Full Metal Alchemist for Bucky because why not?
I'm done, Bucky.
Yeah, okay.
I had
Sorry.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Next book. Oh, you actually have an Avenger now?
I officially have an Avenger.
It
Can I,
only
like,
took her
go-
4 months.
I was gonna say,
Right.
can I just like go back and see if I've gotten any of them?
Yeah.
Even though
I
I
might go
haven't been
back
partaking in this whole time.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gave up with my reading stuff, but now that I read a whole bunch in March, I have to go back to see if I can retroactively get anyone.
I'm just gonna shoehorn all the comics in. We'll be fine.
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
Because technically the comics would like probably fit all of someone's prompt because it's
For sure.
Okay, here's the next one. Merritt's read this book.
Oh boy.
Is it Illuminate?
It's an absolutely remarkable thing.
Is it Gemini?
Twilight.
All right, this was not good. I thought the setting and the overall plot was really interesting, and I appreciate what the author was trying to do with the format. But any enjoyment I got out of it
It's Gemini.
was completely overshadowed by my hatred of the characters, the dialogue, and the romance.
Oh, Illuminate without a doubt. Doubling down on
Yeah.
Illuminate.
Definitely Illuminate. Which I don't understand because I liked Ezra and Katie. I didn't like the other characters in Gemini.
I thought Ezra and Katie was really well done. And it made
Ezra's
me
drunk
really happy.
email is some of the best work of art I've ever seen. The audiobook of Ezra's drunk
that
email is
was
art.
actually a drunk email that one of them wrote.
It's so funny.
They won't say who wrote each character, but the the text messages between Ezra and Katie were all done like they were basically just
In
text
text.
messaging as the characters.
I love
That's a
that.
great way to write it.
And so that's how I know that the drunk email was probably Jay, because I don't think Amy drinks.
Considering that Jay constantly talks about like at author events and like he goes to pubs and is drinking as he's writing, I get told and he like talk about getting a little too tipsy for some book ideas. I
Right.
totally buy that was Jay.
Yeah. But I think it was like, and they did the same thing with Aurora Rising. Like they, like one author took 3 of the characters and one author took the other 3.
I feel Amy got Finn, to be 100% honest. He's just too much of a cinnamon roll.
Oh, I listened to an audiobook, a romance audiobook with one of the characters from Aurora Rising and Illuminate, and it was the worst thing ever. Because it wasn't even a character, it was the freaking ship. And I was like, this is already a bad book, and then you have to throw that in.
I missed
Okay.
something in this conversation.
Okay. This one is actually going to probably be pretty easy. Okay.
I was trying to but I'll let someone else get a point.
This book was readable. That's probably the only positive thing I can say about it. It was neither well nor badly written, nor was it interesting or boring. If I had to describe this book as a color, it would be gray. Nothing special. Not much happened, and the things that did happen were uninteresting and mundane. Although I might describe it better as white noise at a strange pitch. Nothing about it that is quite wrong, but I was uneasy throughout the entire book. It made me uncomfortable. It's
Twilight.
No, that one's wrong. That one is badly written. It's very clear that this book was not written for the queer community. It was written for straight people. It's hard
Simon
to say
versus
why.
the Homo sapiens agenda.
Yeah.
I did one that wasn't. Oh, you know?
That's why I was like,
That's really annoying, considering they actually like Becky Albertalli was bullied basically into coming out, from what I understand.
I will say though, while I agree with that, I do have to kind of agree that 1-star review and the fact of it's like Simon particularly reading it feels like it's written for a straight lens, not a queer lens, even though it's marketed as that. Like, even though like I know that Becky is an own voices author, I will have to give that reviewer credit. Like, that book particularly is
that book was just not good, because unless you're like, I don't know, being blackmailed into coming out is such a traumatic thing for someone who's gay in high school.
Gavin's review really like nailed it on the head. Like when I read it 4 years ago, I kind of vibed with it, but like now, like present day me totally vibes with Gavin's review, and Love Simon is immaculate.
Right.
Took the concept and ran with it.
Right. All right, here we go. Garbage. Absolutely horrifying, utter trash, a waste of trees, bookshelf space, and precious, oh so very fucking precious brain cells.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
I agree with that, and I've only
like
read
these very vague.
My intuition is on point today.
It says, in fact, that's what the book should be called. 50 Shades of Absolute Fucking Insanity and Abuse.
Oh my god.
That's odd. That's amazing.
I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
I briefly considered reading that for a bit, which is funny because that was in my like very much I didn't want to read that kind of romance phase.
It's not good.
And then I read like one full sentence from the book, and it was so poorly written. I was like, "There's no way the rest
so
of this
badly.
I've read all 3 of them. And
I have 2, and honestly, like, okay, by the 3rd one, it's better, and I've like thought about reading the ones from his perspective, because like her writing style would be better at this point, right? But the first one is so like it did not have an editor, and it was like almost 600 pages.
Oh
like,
no, I'm not
what romance is almost 600 pages?
No, like I read them because
romance. You're allowed to get away with that.
What contemporary romance?
No, like I read them because a few of us were like talking about it, and I don't like have like weighing in on discourse if I don't know what they're talking about, so I committed to it. And I don't know if I actually like the last one, or if I was just so weighed down by the bad writing that I think that was like passable. All of a sudden, I'm like, this one's a good one. This one, like, I think I just broke by the end.
Yeah. No, well, like she used in a sentence, she used the same word to describe something in 2 different sentences, like 2 back-to-back sentences. And I was like, thesaurus is a thing.
Editing is a thing.
I only read the first chapter, and I read it out loud in a southern accent with my cousin, and that was the only way we could do it. So
I know Dominic Noble tortured himself with the entire series for like adaptations, and I think he mentioned that it was like 70 or 80 times that "oh God" is used across the series. Something obnoxious like that. I'm like,
that just gave me flashbacks to reading Slaughterhouse-5. So it goes, and now I'm mad. So
you're welcome.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. What a dreadful waste of time and paper. The premise was okay, but the characters were one-dimensional at best, and the orphans came off as a set of fairy tale cliches who were apparently meant to be charming in virtue of sheer.
Every Heart a Doorway.
Nope.
Okay.
You know what? That might have been my review for Every Heart a Doorway.
Bone Layers. Is it a series of unfortunate events?
Cerulean Sea.
Yes, it's a House on the Cerulean Sea.
I haven't read that one yet.
It's so good. Please read it. It's so good.
So good. You will love it, Margaret.
It's so good.
Okay.
I hear Orphans and I think Umbrella Academy. So
I was between
I think
that or Miss Peregrine's, and they're very similar vibes.
Yeah.
But like one's a Halloween version and one's like the spring cottagecore version.
Twilight.
no. You should just tell her that none of them are Twilight, Brianna.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay. Aside from the bad writing, I struggled with the political ideology of this book. Let's leave aside the fact that there are no characters of color.
Twilight.
Addie LaRue.
Lightning Thief.
Addie LaRue.
It's the Lightning Thief. This review is awful.
No characters of color.
Read the rest of it.
Who knew the category of young adult books aimed at boys was such a wasteland? I'm not going to read all of it because it compares this to Harry Potter and how Harry Potter is the gold tier standard.
So, I read this review. I freaking hate it.
Oh, because this was one of those ones where you were like reacting to 1-star reviews.
Yeah. And the number of reviews that are like, this is basically Harry Potter. And I'm like, did he go to a school?
All of them were.
I'm just like, can you, there are legitimate things to criticize in Rick Riordan's writing.
Yeah.
The fact that this is a Harry Potter knockoff is not one of them. Number one, because Rick Riordan is not a transphobe.
There is that.
Number two, because when people call him out, he learns from it.
Okay, yes. His comment about the Muslim representation in Magnus Chase, and the fact that he straight up changed it and had the publisher reprint it with the change, immaculate.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't reprinting. It was, he said, I will have it changed for all future printings.
Yeah, but he still got it fixed. So like the
yeah.
old ones are out there, but like he made sure it was fixed for future.
Right.
Immaculate. I've never seen that before. It's amazing.
Maybe I should just read some of those reviews and rant about how it is not like Harry Potter.
Here's another review for that one that was really, it just didn't make any sense. Someone said, first off, in my experience, any book with the word thief on the cover must be good. The Book Thief, The Thief Lord. So the Lightning Thief sounded very promising. I'm like, those are not even the
like
same
your
thing.
expectations don't matter. Like, just because you thought that doesn't mean anything.
Also,
it's kind of a logical
This,
fallacy.
Lightning Thief is not a young adult age category. It is middle grade. You change your expectations.
Margaret's
It's going to have a different plot structure.
But Margaret, don't you
know
know that Percy Jackson and the Book Thief are the identical story and they should be treated as the same?
My favorite negative review I've ever read was of Ninth House, and it was like, you know what? I hate girls named Alex. A girl named Alex bullied my sister, so I just can't read a book with a character named Alex. 1 star.
That's amazing.
And I laughed for days. And my partner's name is Alex, right? So I was like, look, you 1 star.
That's amazing.
Anyways,
So great.
I'll
Okay.
stop ranting so you can continue on with the game, Brianna.
This is fun. No, this was like literally just to get you mad.
Love it.
I can't even be mad about the fact that they're like it was all white characters because they are right. Like he did not have a very diverse series when he wrote the Percy Jackson series. It just wasn't. Like I can't really think of any main character of color that was in there.
Not in the series. They didn't show up till Heroes of Olympus.
No, that's when we got that, and which is why I kind of like Heroes of Olympus better, but mostly because we have it 2 books with Annabeth's point of view.
Apollo's my favorite of the Percy verse to be 100%, but I may or may not be a major Apollo stan. So.
Well,
Same.
I read the first one, and I spent 90% of that book wanting to strangle that child.
He gets so good. Honestly, stick with it. Give him a.
I know. I'm
My
sure
baby.
he's better.
He's
I
so
just
good.
kept finding myself wishing we could, and I understand why he didn't do it from Meg's point of view, but I wish we'd had it from Meg's point of view instead.
I would love a novella or like a spin-off of the entire events of the Trials of Apollo from Meg's point of view. And I want a Nico series. I don't care what anyone says. I need my baby. I want Nico and Will to get their own series.
Wow.
This is yet again another series I haven't read.
Okay.
I really enjoy lively details. There's nothing better than knowing an author has really thought about her characters and situations and come up with some surprising, delightful detail that makes the whole experience fuller. Lively details, you understand.
James the Dreamer
are a nightmare to read. I really don't need to know that the character ate a granola bar for breakfast. I really don't.
Oh,
I don't read enough contemporary.
I know which one this is. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Oh, I see your Apollo books, Becky.
Yeah.
Show don't tell is not the be all end all of writing. There's a little thing called summary narrative. It's beautiful. It facilitates plot progression without having to follow your narrator through 24 fucking hours of a day and watch as she eats a fucking granola bar for breakfast.
They are not wrong. They are not wrong there.
Addie LaRue vibes, and I don't know why.
I'm getting Jane Eyre or like Bronte vibes.
But
Jane Eyre did not eat a granola bar for breakfast.
Granola bars.
I know. I know. I haven't read Jane Eyre in 100, but I'm getting like that style of like early, like that type of like literature, like a Dickens or like a Bronte type of thing where they have to like go into painful detail, like a Lord of the Rings situation.
Right. I wouldn't begrudge a semi-autobiographical story if it actually had any of the realism of an autobiography.
Becoming
All
by
that
Michelle
cool
Obama.
Teenage stuff honestly made me boggle because that's not what high school is like. That's not what being 17 is like.
Oh.
17.
I would beg to differ because I don't even know the book, but every time someone's like, teenagers don't act this way, I'm just like, me and my friends did. It's called being raised conservative.
No, I think in this case,
looking through the
reviewer is
recommendations.
right.
I'm sure they are right, but like it's so funny when people get mad about John Green's teenagers being pretentious. I'm like, me and my friends were pretentious fucks.
Yes.
We thought we were so cool.
We thought we were smart. We'd all read Lord of the Rings by 16. We knew what a thesaurus was.
My friends and I with The Outsiders thought we were like the hottest shit because like no one else had read it because we read a different book that year and we thought that we were like the hottest shit for reading The Outsiders.
I have zero idea what book this is, by the way.
I'm looking at people's recommendations. It's the only one that sticks out.
Christine, what is it?
Twilight?
Yep.
Did she eat a granola bar in that?
I don't recall that for my reread.
It's been so
I
long
recall the
since I read-
pizza.
Yeah, but you read them so fast.
Okay.
The one time I didn't say it.
Technically, that was me first. I'm just going to put that out there.
The point goes to Margaret.
Okay, Margaret, you win.
Of course I win. I'm a Capricorn. We always win. Yes, I am.
Say that to me when I'm actually competing.
My
and
Virgo
watch my
energy and
Scorpio
Margaret's
come out.
Capricorn energy is like...
It's a lot.
I'm sorry. The Aries in me either makes me extremely chaotic or completely not Capricorn, and I guess it's the chaotic today.
My Sagittarius loves to hear that our alignments are way too chaotic for this.
All of
I'm
my
an
Scorpio
air
would be
sign.
fighting like to death right now if I knew I even had a chance. But I don't, so we're thriving.
Listen, I was right about the Percy Jackson one, so that's really actually all that matters.
Because you'd read it before.
I know,
Okay,
I
here we
had.
go. Here's another one. What the hell?
Okay.
That could be
I
so
agree.
Betty.
Okay, going into this book, I knew it was some sort of retelling of Mad Lib.
Akatar. Is it Akatar?
Ice cream.
The Court of Thorns and Roses. Akatar.
Retelling of ice cream. Let me do you the favor of telling you it is most definitely not ice cream. It's a don't kill me please trashy love story about a girl who's special and not like other girls.
Oh, A Curse of Dark and Lonely.
That could be so many things.
It's a retelling, so Akatar, Curse of Dark and Lonely.
Twilight.
Avatar.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have to continue on with that awful review then. If
I shouted. Not Akatar. It sounds like Akatar.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. Sorry.
Yeah, Becky said it like twice.
Sorry.
Brianna was just so into
I was distracted by ice cream.
You know? I told you, I'm just gonna say random words.
I know.
This is my level of being able to engage with this game.
I love it.
No, for those of you at home, this far stack, where is it? Right there, those are my Akatar books, so.
I have the third one. I need books 1 and 2 before you can't get them at all.
I've never read a single one of her books.
You would hate them.
You would hate them. I'm trash.
I DNF'd Akatar at like 60%.
I'm such
There are
trash.
still 8 hours of this audiobook left.
I love
I
them
own that
so.
one.
I love them for what they are. Like I recognize the issues, and I fall for Tamlin every time when I reread the first one.
Isn't he the abusive one?
Yeah. Well, like okay.
Okay.
I did not read. I read the series for first one in 2018, so everyone was like way on the Rhysand train, and I'm like, I don't get why everyone hates Tamlin so much. He seems pretty cool. Everyone's like, just wait, sweetie, just wait. And then, but second book, I'm like, oh, I understand the problem.
Yeah.
I hear just wait, sweetie, and I think just wait, sweaty.
I've heard it's a really good allegory or example of someone not handling trauma well, because
It's fantastic.
he does make a complete turn from who he was in the first book. But I went into the first book knowing that I was going to have to suffer through it to get to the real romance. And then when you get to A Court of Mist and Fury, I mean, it took me so long to read Akatar. I read A Court of Mist and Fury in 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I sat down to read a couple of chapters, and then it was 6 p.m. and I'd finished the book, and I had no access to A Court of Wings and Ruin, and it ends horribly. I'm just like,
yeah. Okay. Trash mass all you want. Her exploration of trauma with different characters handle trauma differently between Akamath and then the new one, Silver Flames.
Mm-hmm.
So well done. Like,
yeah,
criticize her all you want. There's plenty too, but you got to give her that trauma rep. Is fantastic.
He's also an author that has learned, because I am still kind of working through Throne of Glass, and what she does in Crown of Midnight with Nehemia.
Haven't read that series yet, but I will take your word. No, that's my other big mass project. But yeah, no. Brianna,
remember we were talking about the kind of racist that John Walker is? Like, that she was trying to be woke and she failed. But like, I read this first, and so I was able to see that even though she still was writing mostly white characters, she was still making a world where people of color existed in her world.
Yeah.
And I think she did a better job than she does in Throne of Glass.
I agree, especially with like Helion. I think that she does a pretty decent job with like incorporating it further, and I think that she did take the criticism to heart and made sure that the future works really embody that with different types of representation. Brianna, if you're curious, read a spoilery review of Akamath and just get into, or Akatar and just get into Mist and Fury. Just read the spoilery review.
Honestly, that's the only one you really need to read in the series. Oh, except the way it ends.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my only criticism for that. I'm not going to go into what it is, but it's my only criticism of her work.
I don't mind the ending. I'm good. I'm happy with an ending like that. It was traumatized because I didn't have access to the next book.
Oh, and content warning for sexual assault in most of her books, if you are unfamiliar with Sarah J. Maas.
Oh yeah, true. Anyways,
last one. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the most disappointing book I've ever read.
Twilight.
Mad Lib.
The Night Circus.
I was gonna. Do we even need a Mad Lib at this point? Like,
no, that was not the answer.
Okay. Motorola.
I was promised an epic enemies to lovers romance fantasy.
Go Prince.
Instead, I got disappointed.
What?
I do not like
Excuse me?
I hated Crow Prince and Wicked King. I didn't like it till Queen of Nothing, which I hear everybody's their least favorite.
No, Queen of Nothing's my favorite.
No,
oh my god, that was the only one I liked.
Queen of Nothing made me sob like a bitch.
Okay, I scrapped my worst videos
Queen of Nothing
year,
topped me.
Tech issues, but Wicked King made my worst videos of the year list.
We can't be friends, Becky.
I mean, for me, it was just okay. Like, I think I gave him like 4 stars, but it wasn't the best thing I've ever read.
It was so good.
Cruel Prince was 3, Wicked King was 2, and then Queen of
Wicked
Dumping
King was my favorite one of the 3.
I feel I just wanted a 10-minute thing about Mass though, so y'all can roast my Cruel Prince references. Y'all can roast that. I also did like Serpent and Dove either, so like y'all can roast me.
I understand why people don't like that one though. Like that one's an easy one to. I like. Okay, so Cruel Prince is one of those that I understand. Like if it is not your thing, if it doesn't work for you, I understand.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like yeah.
Serpent and Dove, I heard so many really bad reviews from people that were own voices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Specifically those that practice witchcraft. And they really hated it.
Surprisingly, that wasn't my issue with it. I just thought that Lo was so annoying and I got sick of her.
Wait, what book is this?
Serpent and Dove.
Oh, I haven't read that and I'm not going to.
I just thought that Lo was so annoying.
That's the one that when you see me going in the snow, that's the book I'm referring to.
I've never seen you do that until right now.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
I have definitely done it on my Twitter because I'm just like, why would you do that in the snow?
That's clearly an author who's never lived in the Midwest and does not know what a real snow is.
I've never lived in the Midwest.
I think that, Margaret, you need to consider comic BuckyNet. They'd fuck in the snow.
They would.
Oh my god!
But they would at least acknowledge that it was cold and that they did not care.
They would use their body heat. It would be so attractive. They make it so.
But I'm just sitting there going like, why are these two stupid teenagers?
If you aren't a stupid teenager in Massachusetts, you wouldn't understand.
Okay, coming from Minnesota, like I'm living in South Dakota now, but like, coming from Minnesota, I'm pretty sure I could poll when I go to my 10-year reunion in a couple of years. Hi, have you ever done it in the snow? And I would be surprised at the number of yeses. If you go to my high school and you see this, you don't know me.
I can't even like be fully clothed when it is cold in Florida.
Because you're from Florida.
I've had to go barefoot in the snow before, so like
in Massachusetts, people walk outside in the winter, dead of winter blizzard, in shorts, a tank top, drinking iced coffee.
My friends go on bathing suits to do the polar plunge, so like I sympathize.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I wore my big coat twice this winter.
I didn't bring out my coat this year. I kept it hoodie.
Like I just wear cardigans. And I never switched to hot coffee from iced coffee.
I only switched because of like the aesthetic, not because like I was cold.
No, but see, iced coffee, like go to Starbucks and get an Irish cream cold brew upside down, and it will change your life.
Okay, I need to do it because I am on my vanilla cream.
Yeah, no,
yes,
it will change your life. But just make sure you order it upside down, and they'll look at you funny the first time, and then just tell the barista to try it themselves, and they'll do it. Like my barista now is like, that's the only way I drink cold brew.
Okay, I need to.
All right.
I'm sleepy.
Christine.
Well, that's all the 1-star reviews I have. What are you most worried about for the month?
Falling behind. I've just bragged about being ahead. I can't fall behind or y'all will roast me for days.
I think it'll definitely be like a mind game that you'll have to like try to tell your brain that you're not ahead, because otherwise you're going to be like, oh, I'm ahead. I don't need to edit tonight.
Well, see, my anxiety brain is actually on full display now, so it keeps telling me how behind I am because I have 4 videos I need to edit from last week. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, no, but I have like the first 5 days. It's like, no, you don't, bitch. You have 4 there to edit. Get to it. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
The thumbnail for tomorrow.
Like, if I can get, because I'm going out of town this weekend, so then I'm like, I want to try to at least get Friday, Saturday, Sunday done today, and then I can at least be like, if I can be 2 days ahead on editing, then I'll feel good.
There's a reason I put in as many live streams as I did.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
3 days in one tonight.
Yes.
How?
Well, they're already filmed. One of them's already uploaded and scheduled.
Okay.
One of them is like a third of the way done of editing, and then I don't know what Sundays is supposed to be.
Good luck.
I'll probably just pick one of the pre-filmed ones.
I need to read all of the books for Monday's video this weekend, and I still have to film next week's video. So,
see, I put all of those that I need to do that for at the end of the month.
So did I.
Well, see, unfortunately, NetGalley decided to bless me with 2 of my most anticipated romances of the year, and then the author gave me an arc of my other most anticipated romance of the year. So a reading my most anticipated romance of the year vlog just kind of fell into my lap.
Which one? Can you tell me what you can do after the live? If you don't want to share.
I'll do it now. I'll tease you guys. Isn't It Romantic? Neon Gods by Katie Roberts and Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue.
That's exciting.
I'll tease you all now. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. So that's my weekend
I don't
plans.
have any romance arcs. Oh no, I do have the Christina Lauren one.
Oh yeah, just tell me how that is.
I am so hesitant. Like I don't want to read it because I liked their last one, and it's always a like one, don't like one, like one, don't like one.
No, I have to put together next Friday. I'm doing Bookish Jeopardy on my for my live stream. We're gonna be playing Jeopardy. So if you want to come and watch that, and so I'd actually finish building the board, which is taking forever because like coming up with categories is easy, but coming up with questions is hard, and I can't ask for feedback if y'all are the ones playing.
Right. That's fair.
I still have to figure out what I'm doing for mine.
You should do password. Like you have to describe a book without saying what the book is.
That would be really funny.
I'm gonna fail every single game.
Maybe
Mary, let's just make a game about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Umbrella Academy exclusively.
Oh, okay.
If it's only
and
John
Absolutely
Green,
Remarkable.
Hank Green books, then Merit has a chance.
I haven't even
You
read
have a
most of
whole
John's.
category of
I've only
Hank
read 2. Just Hank Green.
This is Hank Green's first book. Got it. This is Hank Green's second book.
Ah, shit, we're still in.
Yeah.
I mean, there are very long names.
I'm the 16th,
Did I just say the
right?
words in the right order?
I'm the 16th, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Somebody email me this calendar.
I put it in the Twitter
It's in the
group chat
Basically,
already.
just every
Yeah,
Friday.
I was gonna say Christine may not have access to the one you posted before because
Oh, I just resent it.
I
just
jokingly blocked her.
Oh, that's right.
And then it threw her out
Fucking-
of all of the chats that we've
Oh,
written.
Margaret.
I had to go and
Okay.
read her.
It's
Oh
currently
god.
open, so
Okay, let me open up Twitter.
yeah, it should be in the group
All
chat.
right.
Let me know if you can get to
That's
it.
Someone
all I
has
got
to
for
remind me of
everybody.
all of these lives.
Maybe I'll do. I could do like the where you zoom in real close on a book cover, and you guys have to guess which one it
Oh,
is.
Yeah, that would be
fun.
super fun.
Or
Yeah.
we could do
Also,
no.
also, anybody watching, I have my Twitter. I'll have Brianna link it. I need people to recommend me books that are more obscure for a video and possibly a future game.
I love Kari's suggestion.
That's amazing. Sorry.
Kari was in last night's live show.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Okay,
one of
I'm
Bender's
so
guest
sad.
of
I'm
that
so-
I
live
think on
stream.
that note, we're going to end this live.
If we are going to have to guess butts, I will not be participating in that live show because I will.
Before we just
As
end
long
this
as Chris
madness, we're going
Hemsworth
to
is
go.
in it.
Does anybody
Are
want
these
to
all Sebastian Stan's butts? Did you even
Sebastian
change
Stan. Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan. Anthony Mackie. Sebastian Stan.
Chris
I
Hemsworth,
like-
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, not Marvel, but he's in here for the Chris's.
Oh my goodness. Does anybody have anything they would like to plug before we head out?
Just subscribe to all the
I'd like
hosts
to
down
say
below,
a special
please.
thank you to Sebastian Stan's butt.
Margaret. Christine. Margaret, you started this.
I'm sorry. No, Christine started it when she flashed me some random person's ass.
Random.
Okay. Back on track. hoarding toddlers.
Sorry. So I am changing up how I'm doing TBRs starting this month. I actually am going to start doing quarterly TBRs.
Ooh.
So my first quarterly TBR comes out on Saturday, and then I will be actually getting caught up on all of my wrap-ups starting Sunday. And yeah, there's some.
Wait, you haven't been doing wrap-ups?
I filmed my February wrap-up and never posted it, and then decided to do this and realized I didn't have time to post it, so I was just going to put it in beta. Anyways, there might be some Taylor Swift themed stuff coming next week. Well, just it's, you know,
I've been looking for an album to react to, and your news actually made it
easy.
Yeah,
easy to choose.
I need you to react to Folklore. I think you were gonna like Folklore so much better than Evermore because I feel like cohesively, it's much more cohesive of an album. It's not my favorite. I actually like Evermore better, but it is much more cohesive of an album.
I might go back and listen to that.
Anyways,
one too, eventually.
But I am also probably going to react to it. When I will post that, who knows?
I have my first ever plan with me going up tomorrow. If you guys also like bullet journal content,
Yeah.
My camera angle is not fantastic. I thought I would be able to flip it and make it look good, and I was not able to. So it'll be better for May, but play with that. Like I said, a couple of new series starting. So I'm really excited to have those, and I have a couple tags that also kind of double up as games. And like I said, we're doing Jeopardy on my channel next Friday in a live stream.
So we'll be doing live streams on someone's channel every Friday night.
What is mine?
You get to pick.
No, it's when is yours? Wait,
I
I have no idea what's going on.
because there's not one tomorrow, like a game one tomorrow, because there was one tonight. And then Becky,
I'm
you're
the
next. Then Margaret. Then Christine, you're after Margaret, because
You're
Merritt's
the 23rd.
Merritt's closing it out.
The 23rd, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Which
and
is
plugging-
also the day that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ends.
also
Why would
plugging
it
for
be on
anyone
Saturdays?
else doing
So,
VEDA. Merritt made a tag last year for VEDA, so if you need a video idea, go ahead and check out that tag.
There you go.
I appreciate you, Becky. I do need a video idea. Do I need a video idea? I think I need a video idea.
That's going to be
There's
my
a tag in
last
there.
Tag Tuesday of the month, but
That's where I need a Tag Tuesday.
I'm doing it that day too, so it'll
Okay.
work out.
Okay.
I picked my
All right.
color on the calendar.
So proud of you.
yeah.
What color did you choose? I have to
Everybody,
go look.
thank you all
It's
for
like
joining.
seafoam.
Everyone's linked down below, and we'll see you all tomorrow because we're doing that. Okay.
You're going to get used to these faces.
that's the
whether you
point,
like it or
guys.
not.
Reading sprints on my
Bye.
channel tomorrow. I completely
Bye.
forgot that.